Take a last look at this wolf. He lives free, but soon he will be killed for his skin. He is only one of 25 million wild animals sacrificed each year to meet the needs of the huge fur market. The fur industry is big business. An example. In 1 week's auction of raw furs, the Soviet Union took in 320 million Swiss francs from Western countries. In Britain alone, it's worth about 400 million pounds a year. $1.5 billion in the United States. From that moment, the Holocaust of fur-bearing animals began. The luxury image of a fur coat sold as a status symbol is a far cry from the reality of commercial trapping in the wild. For the reality is barbarous and cruel. It means a long and often hideously painful death for millions of wild animals each year. That is the real cost of fur. The main feature of leg-hold traps for two reasons. Firstly, the jaws of the trap must close quickly to prevent the animal moving his leg before it's held tight. Secondly, the trap must incorporate sufficient tension to prevent the jaws opening while the animal struggles and tries to escape. Sometimes its last remaining strength enables it to get away by tearing off its own limb. But the only true deliverance comes with death. After a day, a night, or more, agonizing in the trap. The camera is the secret witness of the trapper's world. A dispassionate machine whose very objectivity forces us to face the bleak fact of mindless cruelty. And facing that fact may be the first step we take to change it. At this very moment, somewhere. For this lynx, as for many other animals, every hope has vanished. Some countries of the European Economic Community have banned the use of the steel-jawed trap on their territory. But good conscience has its limits. Each year, the EEC countries make a mockery of their own laws by importing millions of pelts obtained by these methods in Canada, the United States, the Soviet Union, and elsewhere. Stocks of furs arrive washed clean of their blood and their agony. The furriers can now exercise their skill. Apart from the pain inflicted, the steel-jawed trap is indiscriminate. It will capture any animal, whether it's a protected species or not. it can just as easily catch a cat or a dog out on a walk. Many domestic animals have fallen victim to these crushing jaws. These animals and birds are known technically in the fur trade The plight of animals raised on so-called farms is no better than in the wild. Imprisoned, these wild animals have nothing to look forward to but death. The real conditions in these fur factories are seldom revealed. The only purpose of such animal concentration camps is the production of skins. The farming of animals solely for their fur began in Canada at the turn of the century, but spread rapidly to the United States, Scandinavia, and the Soviet Union. Today, Scandinavia produces nearly half the world's ranched furs. In the United Kingdom, there are nearly 80 farms producing 250,000 mink and fox skins each year. It is estimated that more than 1 ton of food is needed to feed the animals required for 1 fox fur coat, while 3.3 tons are needed for the production of a mink coat. These animals live on a single layer of wire netting to make cleaning the cages easier. Here, everything has to be functional, rational. Each animal has only a few square inches of living space. In the wild, such creatures would require a vast territory to move in. An ermine needs a square kilometer, a fox from 10 to 50 square kilometers. A sable, for instance, will run for 20 kilometers a day over the grilled floor of its cage. Promiscuity and overcrowding provoke violence in the cages. Incapable of escaping from this conflict, the animals are even on occasion driven to cannibalism. "40 million wild animals are caged like battery hens in fur factories, which are falsely called farms. Over the last 30 years, production of mink has beaten all records. 350,000 skins a year in the 50s. More than 26 million annually today. Finally comes deliverance. Death. The last trial. The last sentence. 2 methods are used. One means is electrocution. Another technique is gassing. The doubtful efficiency of this method means that the animal's neck also has to be broken.